Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Canoon Consul Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Canoon. Yeah, I'm here. While I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is another episode of My Thoughts. This is My Thoughts 159, and it says, um, "Bloodthirsty God." That's what I'm presenting today. I'm going to show you scriptures from Exodus 24, 4 through 8. I'm going to let it read itself like I did yesterday. Yesterday was pertaining to God is easily being provoked. He was going to destroy a person because he made him angry. And Moab was a city when it came out of Egypt. And he provoked the Lord to almost being so angry, he was going to use his wrath to destroy him. But this God has always been bloodthirsty. I don't know if you knew that, but the reason I'm going to show you that um, God is attempting to bless people. I don't know if you knew, but etymologically, the term blessed means to pour blood or drip blood or to spill blood over you. That's why a lot of times they say, I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. I'm from the blood of Abraham. All these things mean I'm blessed. Okay. And I'm going to show you that today. This Lord was attempting in that time, the Old Testament God, the way people call it, because they tend to differentiate when this God was destructive and killing and bloodthirsty. He was attempting to bless you. Okay. Again, I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you the etymology of the term bless and what this God was attempting to do. That's why you always see killing, blood, give me offerings, kill that animal, give it to me, build me an altar, kill stuff, give me blood. You have to do all this unless you didn't satisfy Yahweh, the Messiah, this God of the Old Testament. So we're going to see that. Um, if you feel that you want to do something for me, like and subscribe because it don't cost you a fee. Let's look at the Bible verses. It's from Exodus 24, like I said, and 4 through 8. So let's check that out. Want it like that, but this is not what I want to play. I want to play this one.
The Lord has commanded. Then Moses carefully wrote down all the Lord's instructions.
Okay, then Moses carefully wrote down all the Lord's instructions. This is them saying that Moses wrote the covenant. God gave him all the words to say. He wrote it, and he read it to this audience. But when the Lord do something for you, he wants something back in return. So when he given Moses this covenant to give to the people and let them live by this covenant and say, hey, I'll make my covenant with you all, they have to give him an offering, or they have to give him something that he deems satisfactory enough for him to be like, okay, I blessed you. You guys did what I said. Now give me some for the blessing I get. Just like in church, when you go to church, the pastor say, hey, you're not giving me nothing. You giving to God. If you want to show God how you love him and this and that, pull out your wallet. That's how God to know. See? So God wants to giving something for giving you something. Always.
Early the next morning, Moses got up and built an altar at the foot of the mountain.
See, after receiving the covenant, it said early in the morning. Moses already knew what to do. He got up and built the altar at the foot of the mountain.
He also set up 12 pillars.
He set up 12 pillars because it was 12 tribes of Israel, and each leader, I guess, he set up a altar or whatever for them.
One for each of the 12 tribes of Israel. For each of the 12 tribes at the foot of the mountain. He also set up 12 pillars.
12 pillars.
One for each of the 12 tribes of Israel. Then he sent some of the young Israelite men to present burnt offerings and to sacrifice bulls as.
Then he sent some of the young Israelites to go collect burnt offerings to get to this Lord, because he loved to smell it. I can show you that too on a little Friday. Thursday is Ancestors Speak. But I'll show you on Friday that this bloodthirsty God, he loved the smell of death too, the aroma of death. So when you give a burnt offering, the smell go up in the sky, and he's pleased with death and the smell of it. I'm going to show you that. Sounds graphic, but I'm going to show you that. And he loves the spilling of blood and pouring blood everywhere. So Moses told the young Israelites after he made the 12 pillars, one for each of the 12 tribes, because everybody had to give them something. He just gave you a covenant. And he said, go get some oxen, bull, because he want to kill and waste all that blood, and go get some burnt offerings so he can smell death as well.
Peace offerings to the Lord.
Peace offerings. That's what they called them. So to keep peace, I gave you something. Don't anger me. To keep peace, I want you to give me something.
Moses drained half the blood from these animals into basins.
Moses drained half of the blood of these animals into a basin. That's hence the term bloodthirsty God. Okay, this is what I'm trying to show you. And yesterday was the same thing. He said, I will make my arrows drip in blood when I kill and destroy you. This is God talking now. So Moses took all them dead animals, the oxen and bull, after they killed them. He took half the blood and put it in the basin because he wanted to, give the Lord some blessings.
The other half he splattered against the altar.
The other half he splattered up against the altar. Altar rule, the altar of this God, Yahweh, Messiah, however you want to cut it, so he can please God.
Then he took the book of the covenant and read it aloud to the people.
Then he took the book of the covenant, read it out loud to the people.
Again, they all responded, "We will do everything the Lord has commanded. We will obey." Then Moses took the blood from the basins.
They said, we're going to obey everything that you say after he read the covenant. They're saying this to an invisible God. Then Moses took the remainder of the blood from the basins while he was reading. And after they all had like a swear that they said, we agree that we all going to do everything like, doctrine, like they swearing them in. So they took that oath, if you will. And let's see what he do now.
And splattered it over the people, declaring, "Look, this blood confirms the covenant the Lord has made with you."
He took the rest of the blood he had put in the basin, and after he read the covenant, they said, we all going to do what the Lord have said. They took an oath, and they said this ritualistic slogan, we all obeyed and do what you commanded. Moses took the rest of the blood in that basin and splattered it all across the people and said, this covenant that the God has made with you, I'm going to go back just a hair.
Declaring, "Look, this blood confirms the covenant the Lord has made with you."
This blood confirms the covenant that the Lord had made with you. So that blood he splattered because he wanted to bless him. He blessed him and said that confirmed what the Lord has just done.
In giving you these instructions.
Okay, so that's the Lord showing that you have to give him some blood to keep it at peace. It's called a peace offering. And burnt offerings is the smell of death that this Lord loves. After you kill an animal, you throw him up on the altar, burn him, and he wants to smell that body. He likes death and blood and the smell of death. Now, what am I saying about the etymological term called blessed? Is it etymologically correct that blessed means to drip blood? Let me show you that. You might not have knew. Okay. Right here, you can see it, and you can go on Google and you can put what's the etymological term for blessed. I'm gonna read it on my end, but screenshot that so you can have it. And let me read what it says on my end, right? Etymologically, back in the very beginning, the word blessed meant to make bleed. See, that's why you kill an animal and you say, hey, give me that blood out of the animal. This is the term blessing. This is how you bless them. You drip some blood. Yep. Bet you didn't see that coming. In pagan cultures and even in ancient Judaism, to bless God was to sprinkle blood on the altar as a sacrifice. Don't just think of it regarding something dying. There you go, right there. So you can look this up for yourself. That's the etymological meaning of the term bless. And that's why I don't use the term bless, and that's why I'm not in man-made religions. Man-made religions is for man-made gods. They wrote the doctrine that God is of a masculine understanding, and you have to do ritual ceremonies, customs, and things like that to stay up under this man-made religion. So the quicker you get out of man-made religion, the quicker your spirituality can soar. That's my thoughts for the video. Um, to bless a person means to drip blood or to spill blood, and then you blessed. And to show you that, what I'm saying, even in the Bible, when the Passover came and this Lord was going to kill everybody in Egypt, all the firstborn, and wipe everybody out, he said, if you don't want us to kill you or you're an Israelite, take some blood, put a cross over your door, and we'll pass that home. That means that those people was blessed because he was going on a killing spree. But to put that bloody cross over your door meant that that house was blessed. Lil Kenny Russell, Kanum, Kansu, Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Kanum. This is what I do, and I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. This is just to show you information. You might have thought to yourself, why is the God of the Bible, why is he always killing and murdering people and asking for sacrifice and offerings and death and blood? Because he wanted to bless those people. And etymologically, the term blessed means to spill blood, to drip blood, or to give blood on the altar of this Lord. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. And remember, education and preparation is the first step to retaliation. So before you pick up a weapon, pick up some knowledge. And if you feel like you want to do something for me, like and subscribe because it don't cost you a fee. I do apologize about the internet. I don't know why it's been chopping up lately, but the videos are still all right enough for you to hear them. I don't really care about you seeing me visually. As long as you hear the message and get the message, I apologize about the internet. I do have a good internet connection as far as Wi-Fi, but I'm in a geographical location where it has bad weather, and we have been going through like rain and storming. So maybe that's the cause to it. Thank you. I do apologize for that though. Yeah, yeah.